I wish I could become both. How do I choose? I live in a small village of El Bukeya, in the mountains of the Galilee. We are the DRUZES, a small nation of farmers and fighters spread throughout Syria, Lebanon, and Israel. To maintain our identity, my people have always guarded our traditions, often fighting and dying for them. Our strict rules guide our simple way of life. Since early childhood, I have been brought up like any Druze girl, to become a wife and a mother.
يا حلوة ويا مهضومة دخيل الله ودخيلك شوف الدنيا مقابلك دخيل الله دخيلك شوف الدنيا مقابلك غنيلي وبغنيلك.
My father, who is a farmer, has some education, a rare thing in our village, and for that he is well respected. He also wants to improve his children's lives. Thus Ahmad, my older brother, was the first in the village to be sent to the university, and I attended the village school. At the age of 14, when Druze girls begin to wear the headdress that is the sign of womanhood, I entered the technical high school for Druze girls in the large village of Yirka. This is the only opportunity for the girls who are allowed to expand their education beyond the village school. My mother, who never had a chance to study, thought I would acquire the skills which would make me a better wife. But I was fascinated by other things, especially by the natural sciences.
أي نوع من أنواع الطاعون يسبب مرض الملاريا؟ أميرة؟
مسبب مرض الملاريا للإنسان هو بعوض الأنوفلس.
عظيم، جواب منيح، أنوفلس.
My father was very pleased with my success and very proud.
شاطر شاطر كثير منيح. يلا فوتي تريحي هيك. دائما هيك بدي اياك تكوني شاطرة. أنا بدي أعرف.
When I was almost 15, an exciting event took place. My uncle Faiz came to discuss my engagement to his son Munir. It is customary among my people to marry within the family, and since my early childhood, our fathers decided that Munir and I were bride and groom to be.
شرفنا اليوم بأخبارك حتى تم من فضلك علينا وتعطينا أميرة لمنير.
أهلا وسهلا. ما هي من الصغر أميرة عشان منير وخلي المسألة بعد شوي تنخلص لما تكبر بعد.
But my parents were not eager for me to marry. Amira is too young, and she enjoys her studies, they said. A girl her age should be married already, said my uncle. Education is useless for girls. It does not make them better wives. I liked Munir, and for a Druze girl, there is no finer dream than her wedding. I was never allowed to meet Munir alone. Tradition forbids it, but we shared our feelings without words. Then my life changed. It started when I became sick and was treated at the village clinic. I have always admired doctors and their magical powers. And when the doctor at the clinic sensed my interest, he explained many things to me. The more I learned, the more I wanted to know. As soon as I was well, I began to spend my free time at the clinic. First, I just watched the doctor and his nurse. Later, I was given many small tasks to do. I was fascinated by the world of medicine and began thinking about becoming a doctor. My science teacher encouraged me to follow my dream.
أنا فكرت في هذا إن شاء الله بنجح وبساعد الإنسانية.
الموضوع الطب موضوع منيح.
Amira, you are my best student, and I am certain that you can become a doctor. But no Druze girl has ever been allowed to do this before. You must prepare yourself well for the university.
والبر عنه بعيد فضل
Since you are so certain, advised my teacher, ask your parents to send you to the city where there is a better school. My parents were shocked. I want you to be educated, said my father. But why not choose something more acceptable to our people, such as teaching? As a doctor, I could serve our people better, I answered. Think of your future marriage, my mother said. That is a woman's goal in life.
فكر في موضوع ثاني، احنا حاضرين نعلمك طب وغير طب وانت بنت منيحة وناجحة. على كل حال بنفكر في الموضوع ان شاء الله بصير خير. في وقت لسه كمان للتفكير أكثر.
Summer came and we finished school to join in the harvest. All that summer, I begged my parents to send me to the high school in the city. Even my teacher tried to convince them.
معلم البيولوجيا البنت عندك بنت ذكية جدا وعندها قدرات وعندها مواهب.
But my grandfather strongly objected. Progress destroys our customs and our society. It is against our tradition, he said. A woman's place is at home. Only when my brother agreed to accompany me to and from school every day did my grandfather relent. The family is taking a great risk, said my father. But if you become a doctor, the first DRUZE woman doctor, you will bring honor to us. Reluctantly, my parents allowed me to work in the clothing factory in Yirka, since I felt I should take part in paying for my schooling. There, DRUZE girls were freer and quite independent, but even they doubted I could succeed. It's a useless dream, Amira, they told me. Tradition forbids it. Amal, the village teacher who organized and worked with the women, was more encouraging.
طبعا كنت عارفة اني انا تعلمت في الجامعة سنة.
Do not give up your dream, Amira. Fight for it. And when you win the battle, it will be a victory for all Druze women. When I left for school that first day, I felt the excitement of a new beginning. But the city overwhelmed me, and once I was left at school, I felt lost. I was the only Druze girl there. My classmates were strangers, and their different ways confusing.
זה בכפולה של 2, ובסך הכל יש לנו 46 כרומוזומים בכל גרעין תא. מצד אחד יש לנו את הנקבה, ומצד שני את הזכר. לא מכניסים לתוך הגמטה זהה של כרומוזומים, כלומר 32 בכל אחד.
Slowly I gained the respect of my classmates and teachers, for I was a good student. I acquired new friends and began to enjoy my school. A new world was opening up to me. Now my village began to seem too small and confining, and the people there were appalled by my new ways and my defiance of tradition. My uncle came to discuss it with my father.
اهلا 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 كيف الحال؟ كيف الصحة؟ اهلا هات المي لعمك.
A girl who leaves home to be among strangers defies our customs, he said. The city is a bad influence. Amira is a loyal daughter. I trust her, said my father. She is my son's bride-to-be, and her honor and good name are ours, claimed my uncle. She must stop. The village people showed their displeasure, and even Munir turned his back on me.